Police are investigating a shooting between two separate cars in southwest OKC overnight.
Officers tell us they were on their way to actually another call near Southwest 39th in Portland overnight. That's when they heard gunshots. People in two separate cars, they were shooting at each other. No injuries were reported, and so far no suspects are in custody.
Also breaking here, an overnight apartment fire in South Oklahoma City sends one person to the hospital. An OKC Fire Battalion chief says this was on High Street near Southeast 15th, just west of I-35. They say one apartment caught on fire, and that person needed that medical attention. They were taken to the hospital. They're there, and the fire is out. The battalion chief did not say if they knew the cause of this fire at that time.
Also developing this morning, the southbound lanes of I-35 just north of I-240, they are now back open after a crash earlier this morning. It was closed for several hours right around 4 a.m. It's not clear if anyone was injured, but you can see there quite a large response.
Today, we remember the largest tornado outbreak in Oklahoma's history. It's been 27 years since May 3rd, 1999.
A destructive and deadly tornado moved through Bridge Creek, Moore, South Oklahoma City, and several other areas. 46 people died and thousands lost their homes. The city of Moore posting this message on social media this morning, saying, "We somberly reflect on this day 27 years ago. We remember the lives that were lost and the destruction we experienced. Our city endured and our hearts were changed."
This weekend, Moore police say a person was hurt trying to hitch a ride with a train. Moore police say that this happened Saturday morning. They say one person actually hopped on and tried to hop off after it started moving, picking up speed. Well, that led to a head injury, and police and more, they want to remind you, do not walk on tracks, hang on trains, and they just want you to be safe. Well, this weekend, several law enforcement agencies and advocates came together for Missing in Oklahoma Day.
Yeah, this event gives people who have a missing person they care about the opportunity to speak with law enforcement or a support group. Families and friends shared information about their loved ones. That information can help with the investigations. The OSBI says the work they do for these cases and the partnerships these organizations provide are crucial.
All these agencies, they're willing to do whatever it takes to find all of these missing people's cases. You're talking about almost 1,000 as of last week in the NCIC system, almost 1,000 missing persons cases across the state from various different agencies. So, I mean, there are still a lot of cases within the state that we are working, and not just the OSBI. It means the world to us, everybody else that has reached out and said, hey, can we attend this event? What can we do to further help?
Officials and support groups emphasize that these events help build trust, improve communication, and can answer families' questions about investigations into the people they love. On one of the busiest travel days of the week, thousands of passengers left scrambling after Spirit Airlines shut down Saturday morning.
The low-cost carrier taking its final flight to Dallas after failing to secure a last-minute lifeline. We know many people are impacted by this. Hundreds of employees are out of work. A surge in fuel costs driven by a war in Iran delivering that final blow to the airline, already under intense financial pressure, and again leaving those passengers scrambling. We know there's Oklahomans involved in this. The shutdown coming after talks between airline officials and the federal government over a $500 million rescue, but that deal fell through.
Everyone's trying to find new flights. Ended up getting something that costs entirely too much because everyone's booking at the same time. Got layovers, overcrowding every airport.
Spirit says soaring fuel prices left them with no alternative but to pursue an orderly wind down of the company. The airline now enters into a liquidation process. Partial refunds from its reserve funds are expected to take days, and they're advising customers that to expect those refunds, but really don't expect them in having any help booking travel on other airlines.